All right, so good evening, everybody. I'm sure there is no good morning in this group. All right, so my name is Prabhat Mandal, and I am also a parent like you. That's why I'm here to share whatever I have been experimenting for last decade and a half. And it's just matter of share it forward. Not that I'm an expert, as Arshia says, she's a very kind person, that's why. But I'm no expert. It's just that I had the blessing of listening to shares from hundreds of parents who listened to me and experimented the way I did in my life with my children. And they came and reported their experiences. So that made me a repository of a lot of experience and data that helped me analyze a lot of things. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure you will be perhaps more able and intelligent parent than me. Okay. Having said that, today's session, if you're expecting that I give you a lot of solutions, well, you'll be up for disappointment. I'm not here for give solutions. I'm here to strike say in a very crude words, I'm here to strike a controversy in this next 45 minutes. Okay. And at the end of 45 minutes, 50 minutes, you will see a light at the end of the tunnel, and then you will be able to make choice out of this confusion or whatever you want to call it. So, and the confusion is very simple. Who is more important parent, mother or father? Based upon that, who needs to take more responsibilities? And it's, as I said, it's an age-old confusion or a debate. There have been very clear guidelines also in past. But then unless it is evaluated again based upon the change time, awareness, situation, lifestyle, following the old solution or the old plan may land you somewhere where you don't want to land. Right? So that's why I wanted to bring up the question here, slightly more sensitive, slightly more touchy for many people. But since all of you are parents, I'm also a parent, I wanted to bring this topic on the table and see and bring in thoughts on the table and evaluate it. So are you all with me? Able to hear me clear? Did you get the context?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you for the confirmation and acknowledgement there. Let me bring up my screen. And you know, my screen generally doesn't have much, okay? It has only a very simple mind map. Here. Okay. Let me see if I can get full screen. Okay, I think it should be visible properly. All right, somebody's putting a. All right. Okay, so the question is on the floor or on the table here: who is more important, mother or father? The way I'm going to take this discussion forward is I'm going to explore this area from various perspectives, and then I'm going to throw in some additional thoughts, and then we're going to conclude based upon the additional thoughts and the data we collected. Okay, so three very simple part, and I'm pretty sure again it's not a rocket science, so you can figure out your right choices, though the choices may not be same for each one of you. And that's what you need to be very attentive about, because everyone's choice would be different, because their life is different, and the life around them is very different. That's why. So the request from my side, if you are participative, be responsive to the questions so that we have enough data on the table and we can conclude something solid. Okay. Otherwise, if you don't have too much of data, it will become theory, kind of lecture, not much use of your time. I want to make use of your time fully. Okay. It's a precious hour. That's why. So, first question. So can you give me situations where these questions come up? Who is important? Mother or father? Who needs to put in more time for the child? Can you give me some situations? And I'll note down here. You can unmute yourself and talk. Are you all with me? Okay. Am I audible clearly? Did you?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Okay, okay. I was wondering what happened.
Let
इतना
us make
सन्नाटा
this
क्यों है
session
भाई?
very interactive, guys.
Yeah. See, a lecture doesn't help you, and it's a very boring thing for me also. Tell you upfront, I'm not a great speaker. I'm a coach. I help people create their results for themselves. If you're expecting a speech, I'm very bad at it. Yeah. So the question is, tell me, share something, some of your situations, which are from your life. I'll share something from my side, okay, to begin with. So I have twins, little less than 7 years, 2 months short of 7 years. So if they get up in the night, okay, say crying, or they need something, so I get a call from my wife. Can you take care of it? And if I am, say that night I'm working late, so obviously I'm up because I'm working, not for fun. So at that time, the confusion and the debate starts. Okay, who needs to take care of children? I'm already there. I'm not able to sleep because of this work. And she says, I'm already asleep. I can't wake up and do that. Can you take care of it? Right now, obviously, at that hour of the night, it's not the time for debate. Okay, we just need to move forward, take care of the babies, put them to sleep, and move on with whatever. So most of the time, I just go in and take care. Very simple. Okay, but then we end up discussing the next day what should have happened. Okay, what happens next day is a matter of a different discussion. But do you also come across some situations like this? I want you to share it. So there's something in the chat window. Debosmita is saying thank you. While teaching, where's the chat window? Yeah, while teaching new things to kids, while feeding kids, while playing with them, all of these while working from home. So who needs to honor these requirements? Mother, right? Okay. Is that same in every house for all of you, or little different? For me, it's a little different here. Huh? Sorry, Devashmita. My wife says I'll cook, feed you feed them. Right? Playing with them, she plays with them for some time, but the moment they go out of hand, she says, okay, now you take care, I'm going. Yeah, please share. I know it takes a lot to share something from your life, but unless you bring it on the table, we will not be. So Deepu, you're unmarried. Yeah, share something which you have seen from your friends or family. What happens? More than 15 participants. Silence will not lead us anywhere. Please share. Yeah, mother needs to honor these requests most of the time. If the child is sick, who needs to take leave if both the parents are working? Mother, right? Don't tell me every time mother only, huh? Tell me some questions where father also needs to take care of it. Okay, so school has demanded some additional expense, say fee. Who needs to honor the request? Both? That's a very diplomatic answer, huh? Yeah. Okay. Don't give me safe answers, huh? The more safe answers you give me, the less you'll learn today. Tell me what is happening on the ground. Yeah, I'm happy for you, Swati. I'll give you something more, some more situation. If the child has got hurt, okay, and is bleeding very bad, who needs to pick up and run? Father, right? Why not mother? Yeah, mother. So all different answers are coming. Okay, I'll give you some more situations. Okay, child has some problem with maths. Who needs to handle that question? That's lovely, Devashmita. Very diplomatic. You guys are very diplomatic, huh? Again, both, huh? Okay. Okay, there is some issue with some language, say English or Telugu or Hindi. Who needs to answer? Mother. Okay. There is some question about, say high-tech science. Say, for instance, some question about coding or robotics, or who needs to answer? Okay, depends who has the knowledge. I like it. Okay, child has a special request for food. Okay, who needs to honor the request, or who needs to take it? Mother. Thank you, Deepu. Always mother. See, I like that answer. Okay. Okay. Child needs to be, for smaller children, okay, they have gone potty and they need to be clean. Who needs to clean? Mother. Okay. Father. Oh. Deboshmita, nice division of tasks, huh? Okay, child has say messed up, did potty on the bed itself. Okay, who needs to clean up? Okay. All right. It see, see, do you notice there is some very typical answers coming here, and that's pretty expected. Pretty much expected. There may be deviations here and there, but you will see larger cross section, larger section of the society yet will come up with that answer only. Okay, larger part of the society. There are some sections of society who end up giving the other part of the answer, other choices, right? So that's what I'm trying to bring up. If these questions were asked, say 30-40 years back, answers would have been very typical, very typical. Why? Because in last 30-40 years, awareness has increased. I won't call education was there earlier, but awareness about a lot of opportunities, and people have gone ahead and picked up opportunities. When I say people, from both the sections, stay at home earlier, 30-40 years. Now they are not typically that. People go out, mothers go out and work also. Okay. And fathers who are generally expected to go out and work, some of these, or many, whatever you want to give it, any of these responsibilities fathers are also owning at times, right? So that a slow change is happening, but it is perhaps too slow. Okay, perhaps too slow. I'll give you another question. Your baby is born and you're in hospital. Okay, who generally need to stay in the hospital? Who is supposed to stay in the hospital? Father. Okay. Mother, father. Okay, two answers, father here. Right? Both, of course, mother will have to be in the hospital only. Okay. Because she is there for a few more days for observation, at least 3 to 5 days is generally there for observation based upon case-to-case basis. So mother is there. Along with mother, who needs to be there? And give me real answers on the ground. Huh? Does father stay in the hospital all the time, taking care of the mother? Most of the time, no. Mother certainly is there, but along with mother, let me give the word, let me call it attendant, okay? For the lack of another word, who needs to be the attendant? Generally, elderly, and in that also women. Okay, either mother's mother or father's mother. Okay, but generally a lady is expected there. I'll give you a simple story that happened with me. When our children came, I told my mother and my mother-in-law that you guys stay at home. Okay, you guys cook nicely, get me food to hospital. I will be there in the hospital. Okay, as an attendant. Nurse was not ready to accept it. I said, to hell with your choice. I am here. You have to talk. You have to give me instructions. You give me. I'm ready to follow. I'm ready to learn. Train me there. But then I had to fight that choice out. My parents also were like, what? We came here for this. Yeah, you came here to be with the baby, okay? Not be an attendant in hospital. Let me spend time here. I need to run around and whatever. I want to be here, taking care of things. Okay. So, and it was a very different choice. On the floor, there were nobody like me there, nobody. And everybody looked at me, what crazy person. You don't have anybody at home who has come with you? That was the question I had asked. Anybody who met me. Are you guys really alone? Nobody's there? Yeah, they're there. They come and they go. Then why are you here? Why not they are there? Because I want to be here. As simple as that. And I had to fight that choice out. Right? Nothing right and wrong I'm talking about it. I'm only talking about a choice that I made and anybody makes. Right? In these situations. Now what happens in these situations? The moment we come up with typical answers, only mother needs to take care of the baby if baby is not well. Okay, baby has fever. If sponging needs to be done, the mother needs to do. In the night, if father and mother both are working, then who takes leave? Most of the time mother. Diplomatic answer could be whoever gets it. That's a nice diplomatic answer. In most of the cases, mother is. Even if husband and wife are okay with it, but the family would expect mother takes it. Okay, society nearby everybody will say ki mother takes it, because mother can take care of the baby better. That's what is the notion. That's what is the understanding. Okay, or rather assumption. Let me use that word. That's the assumption. Okay, so in this situation where there is a confusion, then there is no scientific way to arrive at who needs to take care of the child more. And the moment I say more, that's what I meant right in the beginning. I'm going to create a confusion, or rather a controversy, for want of a better word. More is, so who needs to take care of the child more? Okay, and in various situations, it could be different. Now, all these situations we talked about. Now, let's also ask some of the questions. Let me bring back my screen again so that you get these, you see these questions. Okay, so when father and mother are there, they are two different human beings. To a large extent, they are slightly distinct species also. Though both are human beings, but they are slightly distinct. Okay, and because of that slight distinction, they have different characteristics. Okay, so let's keep human characteristics separate. Let's talk about father and mother. So what are the characteristics of father and mother? Okay, tell me, I'll note it down here. The moment I go to chat, I'm not able to note down. Speak up, unmute and speak up. What are the general characteristics of mother? Let's be with mother first.
Caring.
Caring, okay. What else?
Organized.
Organized, all right. Okay, there is something in the chat window. So guiding, okay.
Unconditional love.
Guiding, unconditional love, okay.
Be supportive and loving.
Supportive and loving is a repeat, so I'm leaving it. Unconditional love is okay. Yeah, what else? Okay, what about father? What are the characteristics of father? Please speak up, speak up. The faster you bring points on the table, we'll move faster to the conclusion, and trust me, you'll have a very scientific way of arriving at it. You'll never have confusion after this.
Discipline.
Okay.
Forgiveness.
Forgiving, okay.
Understanding. Mutual understanding.
Understanding, okay, I'm just taking it. What else? Fun loving, okay. Leading. Leading, okay.
Encouraging.
Encouraging. Oops. Okay.
Protecting.
Protecting. Hey, here only 5 and here 7 is coming. Okay. So
There are what's more.
responsible. Okay. Ladies, what's happening? Your list is small.
And teacher as well.
Fathers are teachers, okay?
Yeah, because he teaches many things in life.
Okay.
Fighters.
Say that again.
Fighters.
Fighters. What does that mean? What's that characteristics?
They will fight for the family. I mean, just saying for the fun.
So protecting is, that's how
yes,
it is, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And ladies are okay with this? Double the list for men, and fathers and mothers ke liye only 5.
For father is strong as well.
Strong, okay. Swati, what's happening? Debashmita.
Hero as well.
Hero also, okay. Now there is a nice controversy happening and I'm loving it. Okay. Now I have this question for all you. Let me see the chat. Mother term is a list in itself. Yeah, but tell me those individual characteristics. Jyoti is saying heroine. Okay, let me write down. Okay. All right. Is that spelling correct? I don't.
Mothers multitasking persons.
Multitasking. See now. Okay, some more thing in the chat. Sacrifice. Aha. Okay.
Patience.
Patience. Okay. All right. Compromise. Okay. So patience, sacrificing in that let's take compromise. Okay. Mother is also teacher. Okay. I'm liking it. कि now competition आ रहा है. And if I give you one day, na, you'll end up writing books on this. Right. The point I'm trying to bring out here is, see, a lot of these qualities, you look at it. Teacher is here also, teacher is here also. Okay, you may not be teaching the same thing perhaps. It depends upon what you're good at. But both of you teach. And why still thought comes the moment it comes to teaching a child, getting the homework done, most of the time, a certain parent is only asked for. Right? Now, the moment a sacrifice needs to be made, then mother is asked for. Okay, the moment protection is needed, only a father is asked for. Right? Wherever there is a strength needed to deal with a situation, father is asked for. Right? The moment children need to be disciplined, right? Then father is called for. And the moment child needs to be handled with tenderness, then mother is called. Right? All these typical labeling situations. And these are the characteristics I'm saying, so after some time, we are going to mix them also. All these are needed for a child to be taken care. Okay. So if I need to ask a question to merge them, so needs of a growing child, do you think the child needs pretty much all these things? Fun is needed, some understanding is needed, forgiving is needed, discipline also is needed. And then, our parents need to be heroes, not only heroines or heroes, they are like typical movie situations, but heroes are who do bigger things, larger than life roles. They could be men and women both, right? So they need to be heroes for their children. Okay, hero is not about male and female. Hero is a hero in life, right? And they need to provide love. Then children need love from both the parents. They need guidance. They need encouragement. They need protection. They need care. Pretty much all these things children need. And they don't care where is it coming from. They need it. And most of the time, if only one is offering, then the child gets close to that parent. And we have this typical questions in our society. Who do you love more? They ask children, who do you love more, father or mother? Have you come across this question? People ask children very casually, right? Who do you love more? Yeah. And I'll give you a very simple story. A child was asked similarly. And he was a small child at that time, perhaps 4 or 5 years at that time. Okay. So they came and asked, who do you love more, papa or mama? This guy thought for a while and he slapped that person. Can you imagine a 5-year child slapping the other person? He slapped. He got really offended. What? Your children are so arrogant? Slapped? So bad in front of all the people? The parents came suddenly. What is this? This is what happened. I asked, who do you love more? And this guy slapped me. I said, nice, he slapped. If he didn't slap, I would have slapped you. The parents' answer was. And why? That's very simple. Why are you creating difference between parents? They are parents for that matter. Do you think that left and right eye, one of the eyes are more important for you? Parents are like that, left and right eyes. Which eye is more important? Which eye do you love more? So we create confusions in the child's mind unnecessarily. Who needs to clean potty? Whoever is available at that time. Right? Who needs to teach certain subject? Whoever is strong at that time and whoever is available at that time. Who needs to take leave? Whoever is able to take leave first. Who needs to get up? Whoever is able to get up first. Who needs to go and play with the child? Whoever is available. There is no mother and father. It's all about availability. You see, most of the time it is availability. And mother and father are pretty much equally skilled. Father also sacrifices as much mother. It's just that if you see small things, bigger things together, both the parents sacrifice. Both the parents have unconditional love. Both are supportive and both are fun-loving. They protect also, they encourage also. They lead also. They teach also, and both are strong. If you go into details, there is no difference you will find, except certain situation, say, you need to pick up something from a top shelf. So if there is no ladder available, then whoever is taller needs to do that. And again, there is no father and mother there. Whoever is taller has to always honor the request if there is no support. Or else get a ladder, get done. Responsibility shared after that. Right? Somebody needs to say, for instance, a certain language needs to be answered. I got a question from one of the parents in Bangalore, and they said that the moment it comes to Telugu, mother is very annoyed about it. It comes to me. Very simple, because I only know Telugu. So what do I do? So, and the moment it comes to English, both the parents can handle. Now, She says, I take care of Telugu also, I take care of English also. Why not father also takes care of fully English, I fully take care of Telugu. That's a nice division, nice understanding. Do that within yourself. You need not fight for it. Right? Again, that's an understanding, provided you're available. So what I'm trying to say here is, let us avoid getting into this confusion. Let's find something more scientific, which helps us to decide quickly. Okay. Now here I want to give you something, some additional lights I want to throw, and then we'll get into how to conclude. Okay. So there are two types of parents: stay-at-home parents, generally stay-at-home mothers. I have found very few examples of stay-at-home fathers, very few examples. Okay, so stay-at-home moms. Going out parents, it could be father as well as mothers. Okay, so what I am trying to ask you here is, each type of these parents, what examples they are setting for children. Say for instance, stay-at-home mom, what example does she set for her children? How do children look at her? How do children look at her? Look at stay-at-home mom. Correct me if I don't want to put words in your mouth there. That's why I'm avoiding saying things from my side. Okay, someone always available. All right. Someone always available. Right. So, okay. That means a lot of sacrifice, always available. It doesn't happen easily. A lot of sacrifice needs to be done. You know, sometimes your own time, your own self time, me time, your work, your health, a lot of other stuff, which is at times you need to compromise. You know, guests have come, but children need you. You need to take care of them. You need to let go. Your friends have come. You got to, you know, if you need to be always available, you need to take care of children or take children along. Right. So that's the sacrifice moms need to do. And what examples parents, children are looking at you. Children are looking at you. Okay, that's what it takes to be a mom. A mom needs to be always sacrificing, always available. Then only, because that's when you're a good mom. When they end up becoming mom or dad, they expect a mom to be like that. And that has been generation after generation. It's passed on. The moms are like that, a typical picture. Fathers are like that, a typical picture. Right? Fathers are going out, moms are stay at home. But the moment a father is staying at home, how do people look at? And mom is going out to work. People don't look at in nice light, right? Useless, lazy fellow staying at home. And these are the words for men. Okay. If the father is staying at home. Now, these are the observations also I want to bring up. Think about it. If the mom is going out to work, what example she is setting for the child? Yeah, mom also can work. She can manage her time to take care of responsibilities. She has the strength to take care of sometimes odd situations. She's also organized. She can be a great leader too. Right? I'm forgetting one of the CEOs, I don't know, Indra Nui or somebody's interview I was listening. She has like 10 things, top 10 things in her life, top 10 priorities. So can you imagine what was the 10th? Now I'm not asking for first, I'm talking about 10th priority. It was husband for her. And everybody was looking at, your husband is a 10th priority. Then she said, good that at least think that he is in top 10. Feel happy about it. You're in top 10. Don't feel worried you're at number 10, but feel happy you're in top 10, at least there. So that also could be there because her needs were different. The situation demanded differently. She has created systems and facilities around it so that things are taken care. Now, I'm not saying that's a typical situation, that's a possibility. Okay. Now here, I want to put additional fact. Generally, we mix role and biology. So male and female, father and mother, we generally connect. And that's where we end up crossing the line. Father and mother is a role. And it is not connected with biology necessarily. Though most of the typical situation, it does match with that. Male and female are not only biology, they are by behavioral or energy or nature, you may talk about. The way they behave in life. Males behave in certain way, females behave in certain way. Okay, female by nature are to be more nurturing. Males are more aggressive. Okay, I'm not talking about again father and mother. I'm talking about male and female energy. So male energy talks about being aggressive. Female energy talks about being nurturing. Now, is it not available in both? And that's the point I'm trying to conclude before we move forward. You will notice both father and mother have male and female energies. See, these energies are there in every human being, irrespective of male and female or father and mother. It's just that somebody has more, somebody has less, or some energies are less. Okay, so biological male will have male energy more and female energy less, and likewise for females. Okay, but that's only a typical, not exclusive rights in this nature. Fathers also could be nurturing and mothers also could be aggressive. That means the energy is slightly different there. Is it wrong? No, it's all nature's gift. They don't cease to be male or female or father or mother because of different energies. It's just that they can take up different roles now. If the mother is more aggressive, she can take up those roles. If father is more nurturing, he can take up those roles. Okay, now as we are nearing the conclusion point, so here is something that I want you to do as an exercise. Okay, generally these exercises we talk about in business situations, individual growth, career opportunities, and blah blah blah. But as a parent also one can do that. What are your strengths and weaknesses? Each one of you. Document it, put it down on paper, both from your perspective and your partner's perspective. Okay, so that means, for example, if father is noting down his strength and weakness, then it should be his own view as well as partner's view, so that there is a, because there could be some blind spots which you cannot see, your partner only can see that. And same way, if mother's strength and weakness, so father also shares what are her strengths and weaknesses and have a reconciliation done on that. Okay, so once you have your strengths and weaknesses documented, put down on paper, don't have I remember, no, put it down on paper. for a scientific analysis. Okay. Then the next thing you should look at it, what are the opportunities and constraints? What could be opportunities and constraints? It could be time availability. It could be strength. It could be, somebody could be more creative. Somebody has certain language skills. Somebody is very good in maths. Somebody has, somebody reads so much. Somebody is very sportive, and it could be mother also. So I met somebody in the ground. I was taking my children there, and mother was taking care of the children in a very nice way. This exercise, that exercise, and generally I see fathers doing it. So I didn't go and ask, but generally in conversation it came up that she has been an athlete in life, and obviously she has taken up the responsibility. Yes, physical development facilitation is from my side. I will do that. Father is not so athletic. I am. So I will take care of it. That's what mother was taking care of it. So that's an opportunity. You will find in strength and weaknesses also, but that's an opportunity and a constraint also. If one of them has a job which requires a lot of traveling outside the city, then that's a constraint for you. You will be less available. Okay. If one of them has a job which is night shift, that means you will not be available in night time. And both of you have jobs, like one has day shift, other has night shift, then only one at a time will be available. That's a constraint, right? There will be certain time where both of you will be available and relaxed. That's an opportunity. So you have to find out what are the strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and constraints. Any idea what is the business terminology for the more popular terminology for this? What is this analysis called? Where have you heard this elsewhere? Something called SWOT analysis. Yeah, somebody has given. Yes, SWOT analysis. It's very simple. SWOT analysis. We generally do not do it in the parenting situation, but here I want you to do. Unless you do your SWOT analysis, you will not know scientifically who needs to take up the responsibility and when. It will be a very easy decision after that. Okay, and your decision should be based on this. Okay, now what I have not written here, something here. So once you take up a role, say for instance, teaching maths, okay, and cooking food, or let me make it very simple, okay, cooking breakfast. Okay, very specific, cooking breakfast only. So teaching maths and cooking breakfast, say one of the parent has taken teaching maths. Now other parent will always say it's your responsibility, you take care of it. But if opportunity demands, situation demands that that parent is not available, will you need to take care of it? Certainly yes, because it's situational. And there is a constraint here that one parent is not available at that time. So you have to take care of it. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Arshia. And somebody needs to prepare breakfast here. So yeah, obviously one has better cooking skills. So he or she goes to prepare, but that day he is not well. Then what to do? Obviously other parent has to take care of it. Or you're busy somewhere else, you're taking care of some other situation. Then you have to, the other partner, other parent has to pitch in and add and put in their efforts there. And in other situations, if you have an idea that can help other parents work better, please go and share, but only share and suggest. Do not demand. Okay, other parent also understands. So maybe you can have a debate and discussion and then come up with a better conclusion there. And then move on with that. Okay, once it is done, done. Right? So now if I ask, who needs to take care of more responsibilities of children? What could be the answer now? Who needs to take care more responsibilities? Okay, let me share some more things, okay? Father and mother, they have a good mix of male and female energy. One will have, one may have higher proportion of one, and the other may have higher proportion of other. Again, this is again situational and chance. Both may have same side as well, but they have to take up roles. So parents need to provide both sides of it. I hear this situation many a times, okay? I conduct workshops and they come and ask me, okay, mother has to attend now because she generally takes care of the baby. Father doesn't need to, because father is not taking care of it. Right? And I say, do you understand what is the children missing? There are certain things only fathers can provide. Only fathers can provide in that situation. Mother cannot provide out of biology, out of nature, out of energy mix. Child is missing. So a father also need to be concerned ki how do I provide my time and opportunity so that my children get exposed to those areas as well. Even though children are well taken care of, but a father needs to provide that. Okay, there are very specific roles of it. And children want, they need from both the parents. Okay, equally, but eventually it evens out. Not every day equal, but at the end of the day, week, month, year, and life, you'll find them equal only, some or other way. But parents need to take care of it. Okay, who needs to take care of more? That's a very wrong question. Both the parents need to take care of them equally, but not every day. It evens out over time. Like Ganesh is saying, based upon opportunity, yeah, a little bit of plus minus happens every day. But eventually it will be same. It will become equal. Okay. What about single parents then? What do they do? Well, that's their tough life. They need to play both roles. They need to play some roles from male energy side. They need to play some roles with female energy side. And it's their tough life. I just, and some people have got some solutions like this. If there is somebody at home who can spend some time, say a single mom, then these are live situations I've heard, I've come across. So one of the single moms approached me and she said that I have solved this by engaging my brother. So he takes care of my children in certain situations where a male needs to take care of it. And my children are very happy with that, playing with that mama. So she's fine with that. You know, that's how she has made arrangements in life. Now, would everybody have similar situations? No, but one needs to find creative solutions like that. Okay. Any questions here? I know we are almost there, but any questions? The moment you come across this question next time, who needs to take care of more? You know it. There is no going away. There is no evading the responsibility. Both of you need to take care of it equally. There is no otherwise question. And if somebody says, I'm taking care of it more, that means the child is missing something. Unhealthy situation again. Okay. So good, I'm leaving you with this analysis. Do this analysis and share in the group, in the WhatsApp group. It's shared here. Please join and share your analysis there. Ask questions. I'll be able to provide some more thoughts there. Okay.
Thank you, Prabhat sir. Thank you,
Great.
everyone.